Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are making my February spread for 2019. First let's flip through what I did for January. This spread I made in my very last video with you guys. Really liked it, how it turned out, and think I'm going to do something similar for February with bright colors because it really motivates me. Here is the calendar for January. Wasn't too busy, but like most of this month has been around our bathroom that I was cleaning like all month and arranging stuff for that. My expense tracker for January. And these are my normal spreads. It's been a hectic month because of the bedroom renovations, so I didn't have a lot of time to decorate this. You will see that in the coming up spreads, but I might come back and fill up the empty spaces. Like spaces like this, I don't like it when there's still room left. I just love when the page is just all filled up. So last month the Spider-Man trailer came out. I'm just a huge fan of Spider-Man and Tom Holland. And Michael Clifford from 5 Seconds Summer got engaged to Crystal. Oh, and I watched all of Sex Education, the new Netflix show, which is an amazing show. I really liked it. So this is the last I did. I didn't have any time to decorate this yet, just throughout the week. So I'm just going to skip a couple pages to have enough left to finish off for January. So I think I will only need 2 spreads and then we can get started on making the January spread. So I'm just going to watch a film here, guys, and I will leave you to the voiceover. So grab just something nice to drink and journal with me if you like. I would love to know what you make of this. So I will speak to you guys later. So I'm just taking over here the voiceover a little bit later, editing Esmee. But here I'm just picking out all of the supplies that I want to use in this spread. I really wanted to use some colorful stuff. I think I said that in the little voiceover in the beginning. But it turns out that I went a little bit another direction. A couple of days ago I found this super pretty music book in the thrift store, with all these vintage secondhand stuff, and it's so pretty. And there was this page in there with the blue, and I really wanted to use this in this spread. So it was all filled up with all these music sheets. I think someone made this book by themselves, just pasted everything together in one book. And now I have all these beautiful pages. I'm so happy with this one. I always look out for old books in thrift stores because they're so nice to use to give that vintage feel. And I hope there are always people in the comment section telling me to please not rip up these books, but no one else is using them. And I also love the fact that I reuse paper and not buy something new. So I think that is something that is pretty great. So on the left side I pasted down a picture of Dodie Clark. I've talked about her multiple times in my journal, but she's in this spread because I'm going to see her play live this month. So very excited about that. I'm going to see her with a friend in Amsterdam, so I think we're just going to have a great evening there. And I am using my Polychromos pencils. I don't know if I say that right, but I think the blue is exactly the same color as the blue from the page. So that I'm going with this blue, this old blue and old red theme. And I also got some new washi tapes. The ones that I'm using in here, I got them from AliExpress. And I will try to remember to link them down below. If I haven't, please tell me to do that in the comment section. And now I'm just writing out February. And I think I told this I've told this already in other videos, but I love to use the Tombow fudenosuke brush pen to do this kind of lettering. And actually it isn't really necessary to have a brush pen because it's just normal lines, but because I'm using a brush pen, there's different thicknesses in the way that you write it, and I also always love the way that it just looks a little bit more handmade and also a bit more professional. Does that make sense? Not sure, but yeah. So I try to combine more colors, and not like more colors, but just don't write everything in black. So I'm using the polychromos again to put in a little bit of color. And this, what I'm pasting down now is a perfume bottle. And I had this in my stash for so long. I think I got it from a friend. So, but it fits really well with this vintage theme we got going on. So that's why I decided to use this. Now I'm just looking through my vellum stickers. I have been obsessed with these, just using them so much. They are so easy to use and they really make it look professional. A lot of people ask me, did you write that yourself? No, it's a vellum sticker. And also these small stickers that I'm also always using are from Hyde, I think. The doll stickers, I will always also link them down below. I think you can get them from Pinterest as well, and they are not really expensive at all. And another cup from a Flow magazine that I just pasted in here, and just drawing some stars around it. I really love the look of having a pretty filled page on the right side. It just makes it seem like a real opening page for February. It just, when you're flipping through the journal, it will stay on that page because it's very thick, and I like that for a monthly spread. So I'm just using the same paper, the same ephemera that I used on the other side to give it more a theme for this month. So I'm just drawing out the calendar, putting the first 3 days of the week on the left side and the other 4 days on the right side. I'm just figuring out how much paper I can use so that I can still use the boxes on the left. I don't mind it like a little bit going over the boxes, but I still need it to be functional, so I want enough space to write down all the events happening in February. As always, I'm using a thicker fineliner for the borders of the monthly spread, and just a small gel pen for the inside lines, just to give it a little bit more contrast. I don't know, just make it a little bit more playful. And I always hand draw my lines because I love the handwritten, the handmade look of that. I never like to use a ruler. So what I use to paste down all my pictures is the Tombow adhesive roller. I'm not sure what its real name is, but I think it will come up when you Google it. And I really like this one. It's a bit more expensive, but I always fight with my tape rollers when they just get stuck if I don't use like real expensive ones, if I just use the cheap ones. So I always end up buying the more expensive ones, and it is really worth it. I use it for a couple of months and then I run out and I need a new one, but I think it's definitely worth it. And now I'm again hand lettering with my Tombow fudenosuke February. Now I always struggle with brush lettering the letter F, but I decided not to connect the letters like the F and the E. I don't connect those, so that makes it like easier. So now I'm going in with my very favorite Tombow, Tombow brush pen and the dual brush pens. And I'm not sure what color number I'm using here, but this is my very favorite. I always grab this color when I need to when I want to use a brush pen, and then I'm like, no, you need to use another color as well. But I really love this one. I don't know if you can still see what the number is, because when you use them a lot, the writing on the pens, it just rubs off. So you have to guess what color you had. And I think I have it written down somewhere in as a pen test in one of my journals. So I can go back there and see what the original color was. Also, these small stickers, I'm always looking for these transparent small stickers on AliExpress, because they are so cute to use in these little calendars. For example, like on the 8th there, on a Friday, my journal friend Malus is coming, and we are just going to journal and chill out, and I always love to do that. But I just like to just put a little sticker there of a pencil case, just to like make it a little bit cuter. I always love that. So I'm just going back and forth here to my future log to see what is actually happening in February. I also use my phone to plan stuff, but it's also filled with like my work agenda, and that's why I also like just to put it down just in here. So I just have like my personal stuff in this journal. And actually the main reason that I love to do these calendars is because I go back way later on. If I want to look what I did in February 2019, I can just go here and see what I did. So this is actually already the end of this video. I'm just going to write down some doodles like I always do, and then we're just going to clean up the mess here and just flip through what we made. So I hope that you like this spread. Go to your own vintage store and look if you can find any pretty papers. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put down the bell. And I always love to talk with you in the comment sections. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.